Okay, so Malians against English. In general, I would say this matchup favors Malians, like pretty much every single matchup in this current meta. But it's not one of the easiest matchups for Malians. It can become a bit scary sometimes. Just because Malians in general are weak against archers, and English has very good archers in longbows. And also very good foot income with the firearms, right? So the horseman longbow composition can be a bit scary as a Malian player. So the first thing is just to find some sheep, right? As always. And then we can make some adaptations depending on what we scout. As in, we need to know whether the English player is gonna be aggressive early with longbows. The English player can try to be aggressive with longbows, or he can play very passive into TCs, right? So my approach is going to change slightly based on that. The thing is going to change is how many units I'm training in feudal age. If I spot a very passive play from my opponent, I won't invest too much in units, simply because the English base is not something you can really get that much into with Malians and in general with any sim in feudal age at least, right? However, in castle age you can dive the English base with your extra range armor units. So if I spot a really quick second TC from my opponent, that's going to be the approach. And if he plays aggressive on feudal age, then I'm gonna adapt a bit my composition. So 6 sheep, I would expect to find at least 4 more. With 4 more, I'm happy already. It can be a bit scary when you don't scout the very corners. Like the one game you don't check this area, you have 2 sheep here and 2 here, right? I'm still not going for the defensive landmark. I feel like I can defend even with this one. So 2 more sheep, and I'm happy already. If they are not here, I've missed them. But there must be 2 more sheep somewhere, either here or here. Now, do I have time to look for them? I don't think so. I think I need to scout my opponent. So let's just keep track that I think there are 2 sheep here. We'll put 2 camera locations. So I know there's something for me to look for there. Let's move 1 sheep closer to these so they have less walking time when they are done with the landmark. Let's stay in 5. I wanna try something here maybe. I wonder if these pro scouts make any sense in this matchup, so I'm gonna try that. I think it can be really good. And it's really smooth to go to pro scouts out of 5 houses. Okay, so this looks like a really fast second to see, right? So that makes my decision even better, because I wanna go heavy into warrior scouts anyways against this kind of play. And later, of course, I can get deal with them, so... I guess he will get some longbowmen to defend these villagers. So I don't expect to delay him too much here with my warrior scouts. I'm taking too much damage when I'm still not upgraded. But I caused some idle time, so it's not terrible. Just gotta make sure I don't lose the scout. That would be terrible. Both deer packs are here. So if I have warrior, if I have pro scouts in time, it's really good. If I don't, it's really bad, because I won't. It's very. Like he will place his TC here, so this is defended, and then he can get a small wall here, and this is defended, right? So this is why it's so smooth to go warriors, pro scouts out of 5 houses, because you can get the upgrade on the lumber camp. I think I can kill that one with my warrior scout. If I spot it, that is. These villagers are really good against warrior scouts. Surprising, actually. I would assume he. But let's have 7 scouts there if possible, right? Just so I can steal the deer. That would be amazing for me. I just don't know if I can take such a fight there. It's gonna be really close. I don't think so. But if I can steal the deer, that's good as well. I feel like that's a win already for me. He has to go to the other deer pack now, which is really far away from his base, and that will be really bad for him later on in the game. When he is this spread with the disease, it will give me ways to make damage. So I'm gonna stop the production now. Let's get the other one first. Ay. Yeah, forcing him onto the other deer pack is really good. Even though I don't get immediate value out of it, later on it will be really useful. Nah, no, let's not do that. Also, the fact that I managed to steal 6 deer is also really good in terms of how his economy will scale later on. Like, I've indirectly forced a faster farm transition due to that steal. So, it may not seem like a huge deal, but I think that's a really good start for me already in this game. I'm gonna scout with this one. I only need 7 for getting an entire jetpack. Okay, so he's trying to be a bit aggressive here, maybe with the longbows. Nothing I think I should be too scared about. I think this is already a bit too late. Like, he will maybe kick me out of the goal for a while, but that's fine. I have already enough gold to... Well, I will have enough gold for the jab throwers. And just with longbows you cannot really kill this speedman, right? So it's really just the gold and maybe wood villagers, the things that I have to worry about here. He's already here, so let's start moving. I just have enough for the jab thrower, right? And once those are built, I can resume my gold gathering, so it's not too worrisome. Let's try to find some damage somewhere else with this, and just keep one to scout his army movement. Oh, he has horsemen already. Oh, that's maybe. So this is a more serious attack than I initially thought. But I can catch tons of reinforcement now with this. Warrior scouts are really good at killing units that are rolling through the map, right? If I lose one house or two here, it's not the end of the world, right? Now I can start attacking here. Although this is a mistake, I should wait for the cast stage upgrade. Huge mistake from me there. Took way too much damage on those. Yeah, now I'm really struggling here a bit. I really wish I could get gold. But every single gold pack is around here, so... Yeah, I underrated this attack. It's like it's stronger than it looked like at first. He's retreating now, which I'm a bit surprised about. Felt like he could force a bit more here, maybe. Very important to micro this properly so I don't get destroyed by the horseman. This layout has been amazing for us in that fight. I have too much food though, so let's go really heavy on gold. I would guess is the play here. Maybe even a second mining camp to reduce walking distance. And of course the transition has to be into sofas. And now I can start thinking about getting relics now that the immediate threat is gone. Keep in mind that he's still on 2TC and I'm not, right? So, and I also should get some donsos going. Maybe this is a mistake. Maybe 5 was already enough and I did. Okay, white tower. Just too much food here. Too much food. So I would say my opponent has played this really well so far. I'm just not too convinced about whether he has a farm setup or not. I would guess that he doesn't, because he made a few units, a second TC, and then such a fast age up. So this game can go on for a while now, and I'm not too worried in the sense that I don't think his economy is amazing. I don't have a Rax, which is a mistake, of course. Really good. Well done by him. See what I said, he's on berries. And this white tower doesn't really defend here, so let's try to look for some villagers. Oh, he's going into knights, that's unusual, I would say. Let's dive here, I don't think he has any unit besides this one knight. Oh, so he has some farms actually. So he doesn't have units then. Yeah, don't be too scared about diving the English base once you have these throwers. Ideally, I have +1 armor though when I do this, but it's not too terrible if I don't. I'm a bit worried about the lack of relics in the minimap. I wonder if I haven't scouted them or if he's gotten that many relics so far. So he overrated a bit how safe he was, I would say. Even if he cleans this now, it's already a lot of damage that I've dealt. But he's on 2TC, right? So let's see. And I have tons of armor in the sofa, so now I can dive with sofa instead of jab thrower. The arrow shot only make me 1 damage. And my transition is gonna be archers because I expect him to adapt to my sofas with spearmen. And this is really good for me that I find 2 of these like that. Maybe I can kill this and just at least he doesn't get the gold, right? Even though getting the relic myself is not not something too realistic. Yeah, those are a lot of knights, so let's keep getting the monsters. And then in hindsight, these archers are really not that good. Maybe I should wait to see the racks at the very least. Let's not dive in the white tower. And now I need more food, right? I'm starting to lack some food here. I'm not sure how am I doing in this game in terms of economy. At the end of the day, I still have 3 pit mines, some relics, some sacred sites, and I've killed a few villagers. It's really hard to know exactly, but I would say I'm ahead still. I will barrow. I could get that a bit faster, right? Let's leave some Donsos patrolling the sacred sites just to defend them from, let's say, one knight that wants to. And maybe I can try to get this relic, right? That's income for the entire game, so I think it's worth the try. Now this mangonel shouldn't do that much against my army. Then again, this is idle time already, and these don't get damaged by the TC, so this is something you shouldn't be too scared to do. Even killing farms. Managed to steal that one, actually. That's nice. I feel like if he committed a bit more in this attack at the beginning, it would have been really hard for me to actually get gold, because my 3 golds are in this section of the map. And Malians without gold really struggle. He was working towards Castle Age with the white tower, but I really feel he could have tried to be more aggro. Yeah, like if he just got enough units so that my first jab throwers didn't do that much. I feel like I'm maybe in bit trouble this game, right? But then later I don't believe too much in knights against Malians. Feels like the Donsos are really good, right? Yeah, but then again, I can just make Castle Age so fast if he doesn't have a Spearman, right? And it's really hard for him to get Spearman across the map in that situation. So yeah. Mm. Like if he, I couldn't make 5 more jab throwers ever if he denies me the gold, but he doesn't know, right? I mean, I guess I can go into a market because I was floating foot. Mm, But yeah, it was overall a good game, I would say. Yeah. Hello, Kokilon. How's it going? Pretty. The White Tower. See what I meant? Did you guys remember that I said at the early game that forcing that second TC on the second deer pack would be annoying for him? So the reason why he plays that White Tower there is because he wants it to be in the middle of his two bases, so to speak. But and it was if he had the second TC in the first deer pack location, then his White Tower would be able to cover everything, right? But I assume he had some farm set up in the second TC, and he wanted the White Tower to be something in between that he could micro towards to, right?